Alright, folks, welcome back. It is day 16 with Shashingo. We are finally back from our kind of extended break. Give a little space between the vocabulary that we extracted. As a review, the last 15 days, tried to play Shashingo consecutively, and we're more or less complete with reading, listening, and speaking, right? Obviously, we're going to forget a few things or like have a little bit of trouble for recalling a few things, which we'll do in the process of extracting the writing. So now, starting today and on and off, we're gonna attempt to output the writing in order to solidify the memory and association with all the kanji that's in Shashingo. And hopefully we get to complete the entire stack before the next DLC, probably. A little thing about Shashingo, I was like chilling and looking at updates or trying to find updates. It seems like they are almost ready to launch the Switch version. That also means there's a chance updates, well, there's an update coming soon. I'm looking forward to that. The last update was the quiz mode, which is fantastically useful. I'm still looking forward to that juicy DLC, right? As you can see, I've added a place where I can write in real time the kanji. I think we're going to do it in chunks. We're going to take a chunk method. We're going to restrict it to, so let's see, there are 145 145 cards, right? 145 cards. We can separate them into 10 cards, or try to keep it to maybe 20 kanji. We're gonna have to fill it out. So we're gonna start with, I feel, okay, we're gonna take a note from our Duolingo Chinese. Let's do 15 kanji. So they have to be 15 novel kanji and or 10 cards, whichever comes first. And I'm gonna do a little extra fun. We're gonna go around and take new pictures of the cards that we're going to encounter in our album. So let's hop in here. All right. Let's see. So, I don't think we need the furigana. Although, actually, let's turn on the furigana so we can spend time observing and associating everything. And let's look at a book. So, I'm gonna take I kind of like that picture. Let's see. So we're gonna retake the 8 pictures right here. So we have eki, kokoku, ki, shindoki, shingoki, and eiga poster, eigakan, intenkia, and terebi. So let's go find the eki. I kind of like this one better. So let's make it ooh. There's some fun filters. select a particular filter that I like and do the first set with the filter. I really like this. This looks cool. All right. I forgot how to take a picture. Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh, it has to point at something. Okay, so let's try to stage this up. There we go. Border. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot. Add new borders too. Wait, what does this say? That time I was reincarnated as a station. Go. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there's some good ones here. There are some good ones. I don't just like the vanilla though. I want to give like the flavor of the set. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, let's do all of them in this style. Okay. So what was our next one? An advertisable. Oh, cuckoo. Oh, cuckoo. Oh, cuckoo. I'm trying to think which one. Oh, cuckoo. That. Oh, cuckoo. Yeah, this is our flavor of the... key. Alright. Gotta be here, right? Yes. No. Yeah. Maybe go the other way around? Oh no, I can't. Wait. Key. No. We need to get further back. Oh, old. The tree is too tall. Wait. Oh, wait. Can I zoom out? Oh, no, I can't zoom out anymore. Wait. Okay. What do we have? Bingo key. Bingo key. Hmm. Okay.
Shashingo.
Okay. Okay. Fitting.
映画ポスター
Mega poster. Okay. And yes. Egacon.
映画館
I'm just picking this as a theme because it's roughly related to most of it. Ooh. I want it directly on.
電気屋
Okay. And Erebi. Erebi. Hmm. Oh no. Okay. Nope. Oh, there, Gina. I guess.
Television.
Okay. All right. So let's get to extracting here. So we have our first page. Let's see how well this works. So I'm familiar with Eki. Thanks, Gina. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, do this. Maybe a little bit. All right. Okay. So Kokoku. Let's take a probably this. Feels right. Kokoku. E. E we're familiar with. We'll put it on the left. actually see the other one. Ooh boy. Right. Shingo key. We're gonna have to look up this key because I can't make that out. The other two. Huh. Goal has a little interesting. So we're familiar with this one. This radical. And then kind of looks, yeah, so down. And then let's look up key. Or machine. Okay. That's not big enough. All right, let's do a Google search. Okay, so that's fine. And then two of those probably go next. Huh, there's an extra stroke. There, oh, it's probably this. Can I? Here it is. Here's the stroke diagram. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine, yeah. And then okay. And then, right, then you complete those, go down. Okay, okay. That's probably one of the more complicated characters I've had so far. So we start with this radical. And then it goes across. Yeah, across. This. Then this goes down. Oof. Let's look at this. Right. Yeah, and then now I just gotta condense them. Fair enough. Alright. So let's give this another shot here. I think that's good enough. It kind of captures what I need to do, so after a couple repetitions would not be too bad. I see the two radicals. Actually, I see all the radicals. The one thing that is a little bit out I need to remember is the middle line, actually. The middle line, you can kind of see where they're going. And then we need to squish it together a little bit. So that's fine. So what? Shingo key. Shingo key. Okay. Our next one is Ega. Ega is multi-purpose. Right. Probably like this. Yeah. And one might be up in the air. I'm not quite sure about this one. So let's go look for Ega. Only G show had, wait, maybe. I should have thought about, okay. Let's find a database. Interesting. Try this one. No. Oh, okay. Let's see if this one is decent. Okay. Well, that doesn't help. Oh. Okay. Where? Oh, I might need to. Okay. Am I being a pet? Oh, yes, I am. I am being a pet. Okay. What do I enter this? Does this work? It only shows me the first one. Oh, wait. Ah, here we go. So, that's fine. That makes sense. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So they went with this first. Oh, wow. This one is definitely different. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So, I went with this. And they do this one. And then down. And then down again. And then across. Oops. I missed a stroke. So, down. Down. Then across. That is such an interesting stroke order for that one. So Eiga. And then Posta. Posta is self-explanatory, is katakana. So, and then we get Eiga Kan. So we got Kan. Kan is left radical. These are familiar radicals. So we're good. Yeah. There might be one or two strokes that are kind of a carryover or overlap between Hanzi and Kanji that might be slightly different. We'll make note of it as they go. But I don't think it's gonna change too much. Sometimes a stack of horizontal strokes before vertical strokes or the vice versa can be how like the order might switch 1 or 2 positions between Hanzi and kanji. So it's not too bad. Okay. All right. Let's move this down a little more. Okay. All right. So let's wipe this. Okay. And then what do we have? Oh, you know, I should really move. Somehow reorder these brushes in the future. Okay. So, Denkia. Denkia. Den is not too bad. Den we had before. Interesting. Let's look at the interesting. Got 2 results. Let's see. Oh, I actually did the stroke. Not quite. Not quite there. They went with... Oh, interesting. So the stroke keeps prioritizing... I see. Yeah, they want to do this first. Oh. And then not this. Next. What? Wait a minute. What? That. Wait. Oh, no. That's fine. So 9, 10. Okay. This part is fine. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So that's fine. All right, 1 box. Then you go to the next box. Okay. Right. That's fine. And then box. Okay. That's fine. And then yeah is very, very useful here. No surprises in the yeah. Nope, we're good. Yep. So yeah. All right. And then we have Terebi, which is self-explanatory. Katakana. Okay. So let's go over the characters we have so far. Okay. So we have Eki. Right. And then Kokoku. Kokoku. Oh, I forgot a stroke. E. Shingoki. Shingoki. Um. Actually, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. That was kind of messy. Okay. Shingoki. Then we have Ega. Ugh. This one was a little bit different. And Khan, we can add Khan into it. Alright. And Denkia. Denkia. Right. And then box, box, cross, whoops, horizontal, cross, cross, box, box. Yeah, yeah is okay. And then yeah, that's it for the first like set, right? I can remember that. That's fine. That's fine. So Shingoki, fine. Kokoku, Kokoku takes a little bit of remembering. We're fine with that. Now let's look at the back. We have to look at the back of these cards too. Okay. We'll do it one more time. Now that I have them turned around, we'll do it one more time. Kind of fun to use a brush. Yeah, I can already see the latency from running both programs at the same time. That brush just kind of looks nice. It's too fat. No. Fine. Okay. So Eki. And we might as well write all the cards, right? Eki. Eki Kokoku. Yeah, I already lost it. I don't even...
有効
Whoops. Kokoku is good stuff. It's not very memorable, huh? I have to remember. Okay. Key. Bingo key. Ega. I don't remember the left side one. Oh no. Right. I can write it? Yeah, I can write it. We looked it up. Yeah, it is a fun kanji. Mm-hmm. Eiga-kan. Denkia. And then Terebi is the last one. Let's All right. Give it a few. Give it a few, and then we're gonna go back through them, and then see if we can get the cards, the ones on the card pack. Well, okay. So. Hmm. All right. Okay. You'd be surprised how useful it is to imagine yourself literally writing the things in your mind eye, within your mind eye. All right. It takes a quite a while. It takes a quite a while to do it. Just as long as doing it IRL actually. Eki Hogoku. Hogoku. That makes sense. Imagining equals saying brain has to actually work. Yeah. So you have to like it takes a lot of effort to not to focus entirely imagining it without moving. But you can definitely move. Like one of the quote unquote, I would say one of the crutches that I use for imagining, sometimes if you close your sight, right, you can still use your hand. Your hand kind of works the same way. So every once in a while, I just swap it up. Sometimes I try to think about it in my head. Sometimes I move like air draw something. And the idea is like you're trying to separate it from your sight. Your sight, at least in my opinion, for me, sight is very powerful. And then speech is incredible. Sound is even more powerful. So my order is sound, then sight, and then nothing, right? You get nothing. So you don't do either of them. Oh, they're pink. Let's see, key. Oh, Lotus. Real talk though. Real talk. Yesterday I was watching an episode, another episode of Three Body Problem, and there was this a scene where there was a guy who wanted to write a letter, right? And they flashed the letter between each other. And holy heck, when when people say handwriting varies in handwriting varies, I am actually shocked that that's what people can read. Like, that is a humbling experience. Like, I'm writing this now, right? And I actually think it's very reaffirming that some people can actually read what I wrote on screen. But holy, when I saw the Hanzi in that letter, yeah, like any like kanji, and like, so I started looking at samples of kanji and Hanzi, and it feels like they cursived it, you know what I mean? Like, you know how when you're writing English and you get really fast, it kind of looks like a hybrid of cursive and print. Man, then when you apply it to like something like kanji and Hanzi, it's like I'm like, where did the so so I got humbled. I got humbled really quickly by understanding. I thought I understood generalized shapes. You know, when you're looking at an image, you don't necessarily have to have everything in perfect condition. If you recognize the general essence of whatever the image is, you can probably read it. That's kind of how we go about it in English as well. Like, a handwriting could be really awful, but you can still get the generalized shape to get it. But man, I saw that handwritten letter, like that Chinese handwritten letter. Holy. I think I was able to pick up like 4 characters. It's like, whoa. Or like the simpler ones, because it was so cursive. Like, all the strokes connected. Like, every single stroke connected. It's like touching, it's overlapping. It almost feels like they never lifted their pen at all. One of those things where textbook knowledge is level 1, real world experience is next level, yeah. Although I do have to say something about real world level and real world speech and stuff. That is the natural way, in my opinion. So like, yes, textbooks, grammar, and learning fundamentals is incredibly rigid. Like, even in a language that's flexible, it's still rigid. It's more rigid than, you know, the real world experience, right? Because there's noise. So the question is my Japanese, when I'm writing this stuff, is it going to get noisy? My English, obviously I've made compensations, right? For example, I don't write in lowercase anymore, and I write in all caps, right? You know, hog. So regardless of how noisy this is, I've adopted ways in which, regardless of how noisy it is, it's almost it's legible, right? So I'm kind of curious how I'm going to eventually, you know, several years from now, how my handwriting is going to adopt things. I think I might end up creating a sharpness as opposed to like curviness. So like, it will get sharpened. So I have a feeling I'm gonna have a heightened spacing for this. It might slow me down, but I don't think I would embrace the whole curvy connecting thing. Like like for example, I can imagine someone doing, like, if they just speed like this. So if you're lifting, you know how when you lift, you can see a slight trail? That's where all that artifacting is like, that's all that messiness is coming from. But you follow the heavier trails as you're riding quicker, right? Like, see, like what I just did here, where there's a trail because of the lift. You're lifting up very quickly. And I kind of understand why it ended up looking like that. So like, if I try to say, and this is imitation too, it's not on actual paper, right? So like, for example, key, right? So you'll have trails. You have input trails and leaving trails. right? But you can largely still see the direction of key. And when you go fast, right? When you go fast, it could end up looking like the size, right? It'd be like you can see edges going off. I'm obviously intentionally being a little bit more messier, right? So it'll be interesting. Right now I'm being incredibly rigid. Super rigid. So it doesn't necessarily flow out of my hand. Um so interesting. All right, so let's go back. Key Shingoki. I'm not making it like an excuse for me to be sloppy, but I have a distinct feeling that I will start to feel which one stylistically matches me. Like how much I like certain things stylistically. Yeah, like for this one, this radical, my radical for this can get really messy. Whoops. Like these radicals, this thing can get messy already. A bit. But I kind of at least keep the spacing apart. I really like writing this radical. This radical shows up a lot. I don't know. Did I? Oh, I didn't. I didn't draw this further down. I have no idea. Shingo key is traffic light. Do you call a traffic light Shingo?
渋滞
It's this one. I guess they just add machine to Shingo. Is Shingo still traffic light? Oh, so you don't need a key? Oh, there you go. Listen, we're just gonna practice the key anyways. Alright? Not being a pep. I'm just kidding. They're basically the same in G-Show. Yeah, basically. Listen, that's a stylistic choice, okay? We're gonna call it a machine. Just heck off. You and your... You and your natural. Oops. Um... Um... You're a key. I mean, I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly. I don't know who's roasting who. That's I don't know. I don't mind being called a key. Unless that means tool. Then that's a problem. You're a tool. Show you who's a tool. Oh, you know what? I should write the vocabulary actually. It's actually the one of the things is ega posta. So posta. Tool is I don't have either the read for that one. What is tool? What is the read on tool? Oops. No one saw that stroke order. It's fine. Dogu. Honestly, that just sounds like dog. Doggo. I'll show you a dogu. You're a dogu. Dog. It kind of just sounds like dog. Like the katakana for dog. Like, how do you say dog as a adopted word? Dogu. Dog. Dog. Yeah, it works. It's not dogu. You know, dog. It's dogu. Wait. Tell me that the katakana dogu is for dog. I know you wrote it hiragana, but tell me that Japanese people say have reserved dog for in katakana for dog. Or do they go with doggo? It would be, oh, they put a t. Oh, dogu. Dogu. I don't like that. Nah, no. I don't know about that. I'm not feeling that one. We'll just stick to Inu. Inu is fine. Honestly, I feel like Inu is gonna get adopted into the Oxford Dictionary. Or is it? Let's double check. It's probably already in the Oxford Dictionary. Like pets, like Inu. Let's see, Oxford. Let's see. No. It isn't. I mean, Shiba Inu is already good enough, right? Neko, what happened before Inu? Yeah. Let's see if Neko is already in it. No. No, not yet either. It's funny. I typed Neko. I typed Neko Oxford Dictionary as a Google search, and one of the top hits is a Reddit thread that says, "Is Neko's name pronounced Nico?" But here's the kicker here, right? You don't know what they're referring to. So the top reply is it means cat in Japanese, so it's pronounced Neko. But here's the thing. What language are we talking about? Because this person typed Neko and didn't identify what it is. Because Nico is actually a name. Oh, and dictionary.com. Well, yeah, but dictionary.com isn't as prestigious, you know? It's got to be the Oxford or I guess. Are we using dictionary.com as the major source, or are we using Oxford and Cambridge? I think they're both in it because Shiba Inu Inu is a thing, right? Because of the species, right? Or the dog breed, right? So I'm sure Inu is also in the dictionary in some way. Like I'm sure Shiba Inu is in the dictionary. So when people go around and, you know, you speak English and you identify a breed, Inu is already there. Neko, maybe not so much. You don't go up to a cat and point at like a tabby or something and say that's a Neko. There's actually not even a name Neko, right? So I would actually argue, Lotus, that Inu was in the dictionary before Neko because of Shiba Inu. I'm just saying. I'm being a little sassy. Never mind. Let's just stop. I'm gonna stop now. That was a little too much sass. All right. Tell me. Dictionary.com probably has Shiba Inu. Shiba. Fair enough. What's up with you and dropping letters? Fair enough. Gotta be spicy on a Friday. It is a Friday. Do you have a long day today? Friday spicy. Let's see. I'm missing one. So Eiga-kan. No, I'm missing two. Eiga-kan. Oh, right. A Denkia. I'm gonna say an unpopular opinion, maybe. I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion or not. Since people don't write anymore. But when you write, Lotus, after a while, it's so much easier to remember things because you just wrote so much. I don't know if you feel the same way. Like, I know these characters can be really complicated and stuff, but man, after you get in the habit of writing and then you do like a complicated character, you just write it back immediately. Like, I'm really being laxed right now, and you just tell yourself, it's like, ah, yeah, I know this, and then you do. Like, it's pretty astonishing how quickly it happens. Like, or at least I didn't think. I tend to be very conservative about my abilities, so it's pretty nice. I like it. I do feel it's a very chill. Yeah, so these are all our cards, so we don't need to do this again. We're fine. Now we have to add more to the list. Oh, okay. We made it a little bit fun as well. So every time we get past a set, we're gonna take new pictures. So I took new pictures with these guys. And then I'm like experimenting with a new border and a new filter each time. So by the time we finish our album, we're going to have each set of 8 cards have different themes and different combinations. Just because it's fun, right? So we retook all the pictures. We're gonna retake all the pictures as we go. Fun. Alright. Okay. So let's grab more. It's pretty chill. Writing is so chill, man. My girlfriend is trying to go to a Shrek rave tomorrow, and I should figure out a costume though. Shrek rave? We're talking about DreamWorks Pictures Shrek. This is a joke. I'm just gonna go up and say this is a joke so I don't offend anyone. But you Californians are weird. Obviously, Lotus, you dress up as Farquaad. What are you thinking? What, you think you're tall and like butched and jacked? You're obviously gonna dress up like Farquaad. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Donkey, right? Donkey. That's definitely the one. That's definitely you. Donkey. I thought I know I kind of gathered you were tall, but you're not getting the joke here. You're obviously gonna go for donkey. Bit bit too tall for Farquaad. Californians are very built different. Yeah, yeah. Listen. Not donkey. Donkey. 3 foot even. Oh, Philistine. Hello. No, Lotus. You're obviously gonna go to the rave as donkey. It's just a standard donkey, you know? A standing donkey. It'll be fine. Gingerbread man? Lotus, come on. You gotta go as the gingerbread man thing. I've got it had a name. The gingerbread man guy. Come on. Come on. And then you gotta talk like the gingerbread man guy, you know? How do you even do that? Like you squeeze your vocal cords together and go, oh, all I can think about is Mr. Hanky right now. Like, howdy how. Oh gosh, that's no. I don't remember a line. I think I remember that one scene where like Farquaad, someone was eating bits of the. Was it Farquaad that was uh, torturing the gingerbread, and they were like eating pieces of him? At 24 hours, you'll do your best. All right. Fair enough. A Shrek rave. Of all the things, you need to find a much shorter person than you who dresses as a gingerbread man than you got as a giant gingerbread. Oh yeah, they are right. The giant gingerbread scene. Shrek 2. That's right. Of all the things, a Shrek themed rave. Yeah, it's the play. Don't you dare go ask. Wait, what was the wasn't there a prince in it? It's kind of lame, right? Hello. Hello, fellow YouTuber. Stormy. Wasn't there like a lame Prince Charming at one point? I forgot which movie it was. Like a stuck up Prince Charming. Oh, it's second film? Okay. I guess you can go as that. Lotus, I feel like Lotus is generic. Like, I'm just kidding. I mean, that would be very appropriate. Anyways, have fun playing whatever you're doing. Thanks. I will. Starmy. You too. Good luck with everything. Alright, so we have Kairi. That's too far. This connects. So Kairi, we have already. Yeah. Konzatsuru. Oh boy. That looks kind of crowded. And I'm gonna have to guess on the stroke order on this one because Hanzo is different. So this one's fine. The watermarks. That's fine. That's fine. And this is fine. Oh, so on, and then those are radicals are fine. These radicals here are fine. And this one we're gonna guess. I think it's Japanese, so we're gonna do the vertical and then slash through all the horizontals. Do the vertical, then the horizontals. Well, actually, It could be all the horizontals first. Or it could be 2 horizontals, vertical, and then let's go check. We'll go look at a diagram here. Find out. Oh, Honsatsu. Don't worry, I have a reference. We're using a database. They went with vertical first. Okay. So vertical first, then 3 across. That's fine. So the first one. The first iteration was the one. I mean, I can't think of any character from Shrek that encapsulates California. Prince Charming is up there. It's true. True, yeah. So, I talked about this before. So you have this character, this radical here is contentious. Past this point right here, you either go this way and complete it, or in Japanese, it's usually the vertical. It's kind of what I was guessing. So, but in Hanzi, it's the other way around. In Hanzi, they would do the first 2 vertical, then complete the bottom. Which is true for some of the things. Like, if you do this, right? The bottom is generally last. So a lot of times they kept that consistent as opposed to doing all the horizontals and then go through a vertical, or use a vertical and then go through the horizontals. Like, for example, this character, right? You would do the vertical, then the horizontals. It's an interesting mix thing, and you kind of get used to it at some point. And you just fill it out. I'm using those as simplified examples of like priorities and horizontals and verticals. Whenever you have grid-like patterns, is you learn it and then just stick with it. Like it's in my opinion, it's easy enough with memory and hand memory that you do it case by case, and then those radicals come up enough that you just get used to whichever order you want to use it. All right, so let's do them in chunks, right? We got to do them in chunks. There's a lot of kanji. Okay. And then bendy. Actually, we just got something very similar, but not the same. Interesting. Oh no, wait, no, it's not the same. Yeah. That's probably this order. That's one stroke away from Skao. Skao. Interesting. Bendy. Bendy, and then we're doing this. Okay. Bendy. Let's do 2 at a time, because there's quite a lot. Oh, I should complete the rest to remind myself. Bendy. Okay. Then senden suru. Senden. Guessing it's close. It looks like they're touching, but they're not. Or it's probably one stroke like this. That's not a box. That's a crown. Crown, and then stroke, box, box, stroke. Oh, and you know what's also kind of fun when you're writing? You kind of notice all the similarities, right? You kind of like group them together at some point. It's like, oh yeah, this is a character that's in this word. It's not the same as reading sometimes. It's harder to appreciate Like, oh yeah, this is similar to this one. Oh, this is identical to this one. Until you're right, in my opinion. A lot more salient. Okay. So, senden suru. Senden suru. And we have yuko. Yuko. We're familiar with that one. Oh, interesting. Roku is in Ko here. Oh, no, just kidding. Not Roku. It's the same right radical as Ko. Oh yeah, it is Ko. Oh, but with an extra radical to the right. Oh, that's interesting. I'm talking about Gakko. Gakko. So you do this. Actually, I have to check this right radical because it might not be the same. Dang it! It's the reverse. Of course it's the reverse. Of course it's the reverse. I'm like, wait a minute. That doesn't feel right. Of course the kanji is going to be the reverse. How do you feel about this radical, Lotus? Like, the hiragana is the other way around. Wait, have I been writing the hiragana incorrectly the entire time? No, it's the other way around, right? It's vertical, then the horizontal. But all the kanji version, most of the kanji versions are the other way around. It's you do the horizontal first in ka, or what looks like ka. Wait, you know what? I better double check. Maybe I have been living a lie and I've been writing ka incorrectly the entire time. Oh, I've been writing ka incorrectly the whole time. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, I've been writing ka the wrong stroke order. Wait. I've been writing ka the wrong way the entire time. Oh no. Well, the more you learn. Oh, wait. Wait. Hold up. Well, why are these charts so confusing? Where the heck where is the heck is ka in this show? Yeah, no, I've been writing the ka the incorrect way. So they are the same. I'm just a pep and I've been writing ka the wrong way for like 10 days or more. So it's okay. It's actually easier to remember one order. So okay. All right. I'll remember. Fine. Ah, this is good learning experience. Okay, and yeah. Mediocre. 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 Okay. Okay, we gotta have to look up mediocre because it's kind of I'll take a guess. Let's take a guess, right? Mediocre. Me is the concern here. So me, we're gonna say that looks like a slight stroke. Then we have the box, probably this order. Then we have this, and maybe this. I don't know what is going on there. And then you're gonna throw in like this. Right, you're gonna throw in one, then you complete what looks deceptive because they made it the same length, but there is a chance that the top stroke is shorter, or actually it might be longer. So yeah, so we gotta look up mediocre. Mediocre. Man, keep forgetting to turn on my. Oh, maybe it's not at all. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So, it is indeed. My first gut feeling was correct. The second stroke is longer. The second stroke. And you can't tell because of the limited pixels. And it is the correct stroke order. Yes. And it is just that funky. Okay, fair enough. Alright. So. Let's try this again. The reason why I didn't think this top stroke is longer is because the words that I kind of know attached to that character doesn't feel like it would belong in this character. Because mediocre is for appealing. I wouldn't think it would be a radical like this. I wouldn't think this radical would be used. This radical would be used over this radical. So that's kind of where I was like, oh yeah, it could be either technically because I don't know Japanese enough. But at first I'm like, it doesn't feel like it would have that. So yes, we have this stroke. We have this. Then we slide it over. We add this. And we got me. All that for me. And then Roku. And of course I ran it in the wrong order. And Dok comes up multiple times. Dok is a super common one. So we don't really need to do. And this one is pretty simple too. Teki. It's interesting because Teki is one of the easily the most common hanza. It's duh. That's duh. Okay, so mediocre Teki. So let's do this one because we already have a bunch, right? Yeah, we already have a bunch. This is gonna be slow going. There's so much kanji in here. Although we will get some freebies here and there. And freebies meaning things we already know and then reusing and whatnot. But we'll do our due diligence. I don't remember. I haven't decided how long. How long we're gonna go at this. Let's have to save time. So what? Kaidu. Wait, I think I added an extra stroke. I did. Out of habit. Okay. Kaidu. Konzaksuru. Right, Konzaksuru. Onzak. Onzatsu. 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 Oh, yikes. I keep getting reminded of the wrong stroke order. Well, actually, oh no. What is the stroke order? Oh no, okay. We gotta, hold up. What about this one? What about this radical? What's the stroke order for this radical? Thoughts. Son of a bee sting. It's the reverse. I guess that's where the habit is overlapping. That's probably where the habit is overlapping. Between this, right? Between this and this. That's where the habit is coming from. I'm just like feeling it out. It's like, does it matter? I would be hard pressed for someone to know if they can see the weight and the velocity changes if you were to write it in either way. But let's just stick with some form here, right? Okay. So this one I actually wrote correctly. And then I think it was this, right? E. Oh, stroke order. Okay. Onza Tsuru. Alright. Bendy. We're being loose. Don't at me. Trying to speed up a little. Otherwise, we're gonna be not gaining some ground here. And then advertise. Senden suru. Sendens. You don't know what's going on, but you think it's cool? Well, thank you. It's cool too. You should if you're interested in writing and learning Japanese, this is definitely a great way. Or a fun way anyway. A different way. So senden suru. Senden suru. Yuko. And Miryoteki. Or yeah, Miryoteki. I like writing languages I don't know, and it looks like fun. Oh yeah. So I played a game called Shashingo, and Shashingo allows you, it's a game where you learn Japanese through photography. So earlier today I decided to retake a lot of my photos, and then you get all these characters, get all this vocabulary. And then since Shashinko does not have a writing output implement yet, I basically decided to map a separate program and then, put it on the side. And I'm basically extracting all the vocabulary I already know how to read and hear, right? Listen, read, and speak these things. So now I'm writing them. So slowly we're going to go through all of them. It will probably double the number of characters that I already know in Japanese. So that's pretty cool. So we're at the stage in this game I consider it as an extension of the video game, because usually that's kind of what I do. I like video games quite a lot, and I also think outside the video game. It would be nice if it had a writing implement, but I'm not pressuring the developer or anything. I think the game is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see. Although I say that for most video games I voluntarily play, I wouldn't play them otherwise, I suppose. So this is a wonderful little game. And then Mediocteki. I need to make this less girthy. Don't know what's going on, but this is cool. I think I might okay, we gotta play. Okay. That's fantastic. Alright, cool. I see. Neat. Interesting. Is that a thing? A plagiarizer? Huh. Oh, Mediocteki. Okay. Alright. Alright. So. Kairu. Benny. Yoan. Onzatsu. Hmm. What happened to what? What happened to what? What happened to bro? I don't know what you're talking about. The level of input. Hmm. Bendy. You don't know? Okay. You guys do you. Tendons. And okay. Call. You call. Mediocre. Alright. So let's try this again. Alright. Airu. Konzak suru. Konzak suru. Konzat. Konzats. Okay. Bendy. 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 Okay. Tendensuru. Tendensu. And then tendons. You call. You call. Oof. You call. Call. You call. Mediocre. Oh, that's the wrong show order. It's fine. Let's add the other ones. So the other 8 vocabulary. Icky. Okoku. Okoku. Uh, this is the one that I was afraid I might forget. Okoku. Oh, wait, I remember. Okoku. E. Shingoki. Shingoki. Oh, ugh. Actually, I'm not quite sure if my stroke order is correct. It could be that weird thing. And key. Single key. Ega posta. Oh, there, Emma. Hello. Ega posta. Ega con. Genkia. In Terebi. Okay. So, Let's try to add the bottom left. Let's just double check. We're good, we're good. Fine. Mm-hmm. 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 Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Miru. The other Miru. It kind of looks like this radical on top of this one. I'll have to double check. Let's see. No, it's not. It's a different one. Okay, 1, 2. All right. Interesting. Okay, so they didn't. Okay. It's not. So it is. Oops. Let's see if I can even see it. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Got to go. Thanks for your video. Although I just came across your channel today. Oh, no worries, Emma. Good luck, good luck. Take care. Okay. So Miru. That's definitely a weird way of doing the Miru. Yeah, and then they went down 6. Okay. Alright, got it. Got it. Got it. Miru. And then Enjiru. Okay. Sure. The water. Yeah. Probably like this. You do the horizontal cut through. I mean, that feels nice. That we'll double check that, but that definitely feels like a nice stroke order. Let's see. Oh, Enjiru. Is it right? No, it is not right. They decided to go with the vertical first. I don't buy it. I think it's... I don't buy it, but alright. I kinda liked my feel better there. Alright. That one might be a soft protest. Might be a soft protest. So they want to stroke order down, cross, then down, and then go across. I guess. I guess. Eh. Enjiru. Enjiru. Not too difficult. Oof. Ando teki though. Ando teki. Okay. I see that radical. I don't know what order that radicals can come in. The bottom radical is probably last. So let's take a guess. Alright. My guess is going to be... It's going to go this way. So right to left, stroke. Maybe on a slight incline, but it's flat, looking like it. But then you do this radical. Then you strike through and do this radical. Oh, it's on top. So that's actually flat. The top is probably flat. So there's a chance it's left to right and you just go back. But we'll do right to left. This. Then you strike through. Right? You strike through. Then you have this radical on the bottom. Let's go look. So, Kando Teki. Kando Teki. What is it? It's from... Oh, they actually went with the vertical first. And then the right to left. Okay, that's fair. It actually feels nicer. I agree. I agree. I dig it. It is a nicer feeling if they went down first. Usually they do that weird right to left thing. So you go down first, then right. Then you do the strokes. Crossover, pop there, and you add this radical on the bottom. Okay. And this one is definitely the right to left. So this is definitely right to left, declining, slash, more horizontals. Actually, yeah, more horizontals. Then you pull all the way through to stop here, I think. And then you do this last radical. Is how I feel about this. Let's see the rest. What is the stroke order for this one? Right to left, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it goes all the way through, and then you finish 8, 9. Okay, so it isn't a separate radical on the bottom. Fair enough. So let's give this another go. So they complete the entire stroke. Go all the way down and then finish. Okay, and then standard affair, and then techie. Techie is very recurring. Okay, neat, very neat. Kando techie. Okay, kando techie. And then we have miru again. So we're not gonna repeat miru. Deito suru. Self-explanatory. Let's write it or practice. Deito suru. And then akuryoku. Haku. Akuryoku. Akuryoku. Snails are always last because they're slow, right? We do our snail radicals last. So, although this is very stylized and simplified, or maybe not. Maybe it's a different snail. Actually, oh wait, hold up. It might be a different snail. I don't think so. Let's just Aku ryo ryoku. Whoops. Aku ryo. Oh no, it's the same snail. It's just incredibly stylized. Whatever font they're using, their snail is different. I'm gonna stick with this snail, but I'm a fan of this snail. And then ryoku. So ryoku, it's kind of like midyoku, same ryoku. So all right, so we only have 5 this time. Not too bad. We have a complicated one, not too bad. Some complicated one. Okay. Okay. Right. Miru. Genji. Ando. 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 Again. And then Kuryoku. Kuryoku. Ku. Okay. Let's give it a go. I think this is where is the closest thing of learning Japanese, similar to the way I'm learning Chinese at the moment. Quite engaging. So Miru. Miru. Enjiru. Enjiru. Hmm. Enji. Enjiru. Ando teki. Oh, Kondo Teki feels good. Or Kan in Kondo Teki. That stroke is in the... Yeah. Mistakes are made. Kondo Teki. Let's meet you again. Dato. Dato suru. 迫力。迫力。迫力。Not bad? Not bad. Okay, let's add the ones before, right? So, Eki... Gotta think of Eki. Kairu. Kairu. Honzaku suru. Honzaku suru. Honzatsu. Zatsu. Uh... Honzatsuru. Ne? Bendy. 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 Okay. Eki. Ah. Kokoku. Kokoku. What do we have on Kokoku? Denden suru. Denden suru. You call. You call. You call. Miryokuteki. Miryokuteki. Not the greatest, but that's right. Mediocre. Okay, mediocre techie. Now let's get the 8, right? The 8. Icky. Icky. Kokoku. Oh wait. Sendensuru is incorrect. I'm thinking I wrote Kokoku. Sendensuru is Sen Sendensuru. That's Sendensuru. Yeah, I wrote Kokoku. To Eigakan. Or Eiga Posta. Eigakan. E. Chingoki. Chingoki. Oops. Ingo. Ugh. Okay. Getting to like the right side edge. That's really hard to write. It's not very centered on my tablet. It's way on the edge. Oof. Let's write it down here. Actually, we can probably shift this a little into. There we go. Oh, but then I don't have real estate. No. We just gotta suck it up. Try this again. That's good enough. Ingoki. Genkia. Thank ya. Thank ya. And edit the... Okay. Alright. 2 hours. Hands kind of tense. Do I want to cover the rest? Yeah, I kind of want to cover the rest. Let's try to do all... Okay. Okay. So, yeah, Kiru. Kiru is fine. Kiru, Oki is fine. Oki. Mokse. Mokse? No. We need to look at Mokse. We definitely need to look at Mokse. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's just a cap. Okay. Hey, Mokse is kind of busy, man. The say part. Okay. So, yeah, Ki, right? Mok. Ki and Mok. Mok is the... Why is that monster looking at me? Why are you so biased? Where's the cat? Well, it's kind of hard to take a picture of the cat, okay? Excuses? The cat isn't running a store. The cat isn't running a store, okay? So, don't even at me right now, okay? I was ready for you. Don't even at me. Just go and pay the developer to make a cat store, and then we'll talk. We'll come back to this. Okay? Actually, no, I gotta look at that again. Okay, the vertical stroke is last. Okay, you asked the developer why didn't he place his cat in a store, okay? Just all right. I'll tell you what. Mokse. And this bottom part is actually pretty deceptive. It looks like they're connected, but they're actually separate elements. Actually, I'm not quite sure. Hold up, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Mokse. And also yesterday I promised I was here, but it's just something about your voice. I keep falling asleep. Remember, I did find your channel while watching unintentional ASMR. Jeez. Gome. Wait. Gomen. Gomen. Oh, I didn't realize you can repeat Gomen twice. Next map just needs to be a cat cafe. I'm calling in some favors. Yeah. You just gotta get them to No. But here's the thing, right? You don't have dog cafes, so just wait for the cat cafe. Excuses. Yeah, like just wait for it. It's inevitable. You have less dog cafes than cat cafes, right? But real talk though, if they do, for you know, outside of the real world consequences and stuff, if they have owl cafe, I'm obviously just gonna pick the owl. I'm just saying. If they had like a sea otter, then it's the sea otter. I don't even at me about cats, okay? All right. If they have owls and we're gonna have to learn owls and sea otters at some point, right? Although a zoo would be perfectly fine. We can take lots of pictures. Although cats would still be out of the equation at a zoo. Owls are very creepy. You're very creepy. You heckin. How can you not understand cute owls? They just stare into your soul. You can't even say they just stare into your soul. You know? Oh, and we have some. They have long legs. Owls have long legs? Listen, we gotta talk about this. I don't think their legs are any longer than cats. What the heck? I mean, under that fluff, their legs are fairly long, though. All right, so we have Matsu. Matsu is okay. So we know Matsu. Matsu is fine. That's a freebie. Iku. Iku as well. So not bad too. Okay. Yeah. Ju. Okay. Jutai. 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 Interesting. We're gonna have to look at Jutai. Let's. Jutai. The Jew is fine. Jew is pretty fine, right? Yes. Slightly not fine, but now we know. Alright. So Jew, fine. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. I got you. Okay. I got you. Like when you lift up their body, I seen this video. I was right. Yeah, they're longer than they look because of fluff. Yeah. But cat's legs are longer than they look because of fluff too. I'm just saying. Lots of things have much longer like I don't know. I don't know how to break it to you excuses, but there are a lot of things that their legs are much longer if you got rid of the fluff. I wouldn't even dare tell you what an ostrich looks like. You should look like an ostrich. You know what? Here's the silver lining though. It's hard to get them wet. You see what I mean? Like birds like feathers and stuff. It's hard to get them wet. So if you have like fluffy things like dogs and cats, and when you throw them in water, their legs just magically get longer, you know, because of the fluff of their bodies, you know. Okay, so we need Jutai. Okay. Oops. So Ju and Tai. Jutai. That could be better. We'll get it. We'll get it down in the next one. Pretty sure the horizontals first. Yes. We got some freebies. So Takai. I swear I make the top part so much heavier than the bottom. Fine. And then Atadashi. Oh, I gotta be careful. One time I written the wrong radical on the bottom. And heckin' Lotus was there. Atadashi. And then Pika. I can't unhear Pikachu, so there you go. Pika Pika. Which is why Pikachu goes Pika Pika. How about I throw water on you? Will you melt? Am I lucky? Oh no. If you threw water on me, I'm gonna go get some water myself. We'll see who melts first. This was Denkia. And then we had Terebi. So Miryu is a repeat. Ooh. Geru. Skeru and Kiss. Okay. Geru is self-explanatory to me. Self-explanatory because of Hanza. And then actually my guess is probably the middle one first, then you go the other one. But let's double check on that. Kiss. Kiss. Yep, middle one first. Alright. So, which ones do I have to remember? Yeah, it's definitely Mokse. Mokse. Oh, you know what? I just realized what Mokse looks like. Although it's not continuous. Actually, let me check Mokse again. Is that really not connected? I guess stylistically, it's fine. It is the same character, though. It is the same radical. Okay, Mokse. Alright. Okay. So. So, Geru. 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 Yes. Yes. Tadashi. Tadashi. Akai. Iru. De. Matsu. Matsu. Iku. Iku. And we have to remember Yutai. Yutai. So, how's your studying going? Are you starting your studying soon? Oh, I got exciting news. I got the call back for my glasses, my new glasses. I didn't go and get it today though. I was tempted. I was tempted. Exciting. Hope my glasses aren't too heavy. Iru. That's fine. That's good enough. Iru. Iru. Okay. Okay. Moxe. Oh, that turned out to be too big. Be a little bit more conservative. Moxe. Um, let's attach things to it. So this is key. The next one is Shingoki. Shingoki. Oh, just kidding. Shingoki. So the three are related to Shingoki. Matsu. Iku. And oops, wrong order. Yutai. Tai. Yutai. And bottom left is Denkia. Which we have... Akai... Atadashi. Atadashi. And Pika Pika. So what's the approach for writing? Are you just trying to remember the stroke order? Nope. I'm trying to picture myself writing it. You're trying to trio task? Well, I don't appreciate your divided attention. I'm just nope. As I'm writing, I'm seeing the hiragana. As I'm writing, I'm seeing the hiragana. That's about it, actually. And then all the associations. So I actually have to remember all the words that are attached to the card. So I'm visualizing the card myself, actually. Pardon me, but I'm quadruple tasking as well. So when I'm writing, I see the hiragana. I see the picture, and I see the front and back of the cards. All at the same time. Or they're just going in and out as I'm writing. Okay, and then the last word we had, the last card we had was terebi. Always have to one up someone. Yeah, I'm gonna one up you. Just you though. It's only you. I'm always going to. Nah, that can be a little bit labor intensive. No, just you. You know, just you. Terebi. So, it's still Miru. Might as well write Miru here. Miru. Skeru. So basically, when I say skeru, I'm thinking of the hiragana, but I'm writing the kanji. I should be thinking about the kanji momentarily, though, before I think about the hiragana. It'll come to me. Maybe it'll happen more often in the future. Skeru. Skeru. And kiss. Yeah, they're all kind of happening all at once, but we have to keep in mind that your brain, things don't happen like technically simultaneously. They happen one after the other. So at the moment, from time to time, I either think of the kanji or the hiragana first. When I speak, I see hiragana come out of my mouth. And then when I read and see, I'm processing the kanji first. I see the kanji first. Then I see the hiragana. So like when I look at takai, I'm looking at the hiragana. I see the hiragana. It's almost as though like the furigana never left the page. But that's also, it could be a crutch because that's kind of similar to how people feel about translating things. I personally don't feel the same way. I've talked about this several times already. And I'll continue to talk about it because it's just kind of like, you can choose to do it if you want. It'll definitely slow you down. So there's no, I wouldn't, if what you all you, I don't know what I'm saying. All that matters to you is speed, then you do the least possible. That's how you become more efficient. You try to do the least possible. I'm not doing that. To me, literally the opposite is to do the most possible, not the least possible, in my opinion. You learn the most when you're doing the most, not the least. You can definitely learn the fastest when you're doing the one thing you're focused on. Absolutely. Everything else you're not doing that. That's it. If you're wondering why it's difficult to remember what the hiragana looks like after only reading kanji and focusing kanji, it's because you haven't practiced looking or thinking about hiragana. That's, whether that's desirable or not, is definitely up to the person. And most people, they think about efficiency, so you stick with the things that are most efficient, right? I find learning being, I'm more inclined to be a maximalist when learning. When I'm interpreting and doing stuff, I swap over to being efficient. So that's probably why I'm very slow, quote unquote slow, when it comes to learning, or the perceived notion of slow. Yeah, when people ask me, what are you doing? I'm like, it's gonna take 6 hours to explain what I'm doing. However, if you want to sit for the 6 hours, then I'll regale you in all the things that I'm doing. Then, you know, someone who doesn't understand that will say, why do you make such a big deal about such small things? It's like, well, that's how I learn. You learn as much as you can all at once. You're taking in as many things, as many information as you can. Like, well, isn't that a waste of time if you don't have to remember certain things? It's like, you don't have to remember those things. That's the difference. Like, I want to remember those things. It's kind of like now. It's nice. Some people might come here and look and say, well, you're writing. It's a waste of time. You know? That kind of thing. Hello there, Gina. Hello, hello. You just gotta know what your goals are. Okay, so we're gonna try our best to get everything now. We're only responsible for this page, so it's not that big a deal. Right? Yes. These 2 pages. So let's go. Let's start with the first one. The first one is eki. And our vocabulary for eki is Kairu? Kairu. Konzaku suru. Konzaku. Konzatsu. Konzatsu. Okay, konzatsuru. Last one. Konzatsu. Kairu. Bendy. 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 Alright, our second card is Kokoku. Kokoku. Senden suru. Senden suru. Senden suru. Senden suru. Juko. No. Yuko. 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 Hmm. Ugh. That last stroke was kind of gross. So Yuko. Miryokuteki. Miryokuteki. Oops. Stroke order. Miryok. Miryok. Teki. Okay. Our fourth card. Our third card is Eiga Posta. Eiga Posta. We have Miru. The other Miru. Miru. Enjiru. Enjiru. No, that doesn't look right. I think it's just one stroke down here. That's not supposed to cross, but that's fine. I was a little overzealous. Okay. Enjiru Handoteki. Handoteki. Um Hando do. Whoops. Stroke order. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Handoteki. And number 4. So this is Eigakan. Oh. I'm gonna have to think about writing like near more towards the middle of my screen, because I'm going off the edge of my tablet and I have nowhere to rest my palm. That's the wrong stroke order. Eigakan. We got Miru again. Just write Miru again. Practice. Okay. Eigakan. Eigakan. Hakuryoku. 1. Dato. Dato. Hakuryoku. 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 Hey. All right. I think we're okay with that. Yeah. All right. So, next 4. Yeah. I kind of now want to move it to this side. Let's move it to this side. No, but I kind of want to look at it. It's not great. Sucks being right-handed. No, just kidding. Okay, so key. Uh Kiru. 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 No, no. I keep doing that. Okay. 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 Mokse. Such a big. Mokse. Eyes. My eyes. Okay. Okay. Key. Shingo key. Shingo key. Uh-oh. Shingo key. Shingo key. Matsu. Iku. Iku. Tai. 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 And then Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Akai. Ugh. Atadashi. Pika pika. And last one. Terebi. Terebi. You know, before I ever played Shashingo, I never knew Jido Hanbaiki. Interesting. Jido Hanbaiki or Nakudaki. Nakugaki. I didn't know Nakugaki. But the first time in Duolingo when I learned Jihanki, pretty much everyone and their mother told me about Jido Hanbaiki. Like legitimately half the people that I met, that some of their first words to me were, did you know that Jihanki, here's a breakdown of what it actually is. Like it's a truncated version of this. I'm like, oh, Jirohan Baiki. I'll try to remember it. And it's not until Shashinko did I remember, obviously, because it's very difficult. But yeah, Jidohan Baiki. Yeah, everyone told me about Jidohan Baiki over and over again. Whenever Jihanki shows up, but only when Jihanki shows up. So it's not like in Duolingo Jihanki is being used a lot, but the 3 or 4 times it actually came up, there was one person who mentioned it. Like I think there wasn't a time where it didn't come up and someone mentioned it. A few other words I've seen again because of Shashinko, but those were the main ones. Yeah, yeah. What is another what is a one that I have seen that I was surprised to, well, I did hear um uh, Shingo like Shigoki, what Lotus mentioned earlier about traffic lights. I didn't hear, I was kind of half expecting to hear pedestrian crosswalk. It didn't happen yet. I hear mostly electronic stuff. So like I read Denkia. Actually, there's a lot of things that I'm reading that came from Shashinko now. And then Duolingo is like covering some of these kanji now. So we're already ahead in the reading department. Interestingly enough. And in a weird way, many of these characters writing now is a lot simpler because I already started writing a lot in Duolingo Chinese. So because of all the Hanzi, most of these radicals, they're a lot easier to remember because I'm spending less effort worrying about how to write them and more about writing them, but writing them in a meaningful way. So when I write them, I'm having time to think about the meaning and stuff. Because writing is not the issue anymore. Like the mechanical essence of writing is not an issue anymore. Um, Occasionally I would run into like a character like, oh, that's kind of neat. And those things are easier to remember now because that's the only thing that's interesting. Like what I mean is mechanically interesting. So it's kind of like playing a video game where you're going through the hoops over and over again, but you're looking for the meta, the more meaningful thing. Like, why play a multiplayer game over and over again? Like, enter a competitive, multiplayer, like first-person shooter, but mechanically, you are honing something that has been done to near perfection, or however you want to say it. However, it's the elevated meaning that you want from those. And now you have a lot of time for that. And this is how writing is to me now, where I'm not only writing because writing itself is demanding and novelty and interesting. It's that the characters now, I have a lot of time to think about the characters as I'm writing them. I'm like taking in the character. I'm not focused on how to literally write it. Whenever I put a stroke down on paper, I have a lot of time to look at it and to feel it and whatnot. It's one of those things like when you when you go get up in the morning and you walk for the 300th time outside, did you stop appreciating all the details, or did you liberate that time and absorb yourself into something else? Like when I run, I don't uh I could be thinking exactly about my breath, running, how my feet feels when it hits the ground each time, that kind of thing from day to day. And then some days I have thoughts while I'm running, and then the run just goes by, right? Like I wouldn't be keeping up my pace because I've lost focus on the running aspect of the thing. And then that's kind of how I'm feeling right now, where I'm writing these characters, and it can be somewhat difficult to remember these characters, but when you get the first couple strokes down, the rest just flies off your pen. At least that's how it feels to me, which comes from a lot of writing, in my opinion. I think I've done quite a lot of writing, relatively speaking, in the amount of time that I've been learning language, which in itself is quite rewarding. So terebi. Terebi, we have Miru again, so let's write Miru. Obviously, you have to keep in mind that it's a balance, right? If you do the things you do, you try to make meaning out of them. I don't typically do things without trying to make meaning out of them. It's some people might find that really, really laborious or unnecessary. My life feels a lot more meaningful because I try to derive meaning from them. Hence why I might always sound serious, but I can seriously be laughing and having humor too. It's a different perspective. I don't want people to think that their life choices and the things they do are cheap. People who think that way, in my opinion, are the ones who may want a supporting hand or someone to remind them that their life isn't cheap, right? Let's see. Miru. Geru. Geru. It's Geru. Ready, set, go. Skeru. Skeru. Yes. Oh, I keep missing a stroke in kiss. Hold up. I missed a stroke. That doesn't look right. Oh my gosh. Too close. Wait. Actually, is there another? Wait. No, never mind. No, wait. No, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm not. Oh, no, I didn't miss a stroke. I was just being a butt. Without meaning, I feel like I wouldn't have a general sight on the path I want to take. Yeah. When you're in a safe place and you're moving, that can be fine. However, I think most people start with meaning. So when you do things, you go out with the meaning. You make decisions based on meaning. That's the path you take. The thing that I'm talking about is when you lose sight of the path, or you lose where you're going and you get lost on the path. When people forget what the meaning, they feel like the path is such a long path and your eyes are so far in the horizon that you forget the footsteps and the path you need to take to get there. And that's kind of often the thing I was talking about with the analogy, where like oh yeah, well, the end result is that I either remember the word or I don't. So how do I get there the fastest, right? Like, okay, well, let's cut this corner, let's cut this corner, let's cut this corner, and then soon enough you've forgotten how to walk efficiently, and you forgot to know how to take each step with caution, or you forgot to slow down. You stop looking at the path. You decided to look ahead and never look down or around you and look at the things that are happening around you. That's living in a lane without awareness of the present. So you get to a point where, oh, a good example. This is a fun clip, by the way. I don't know if you're familiar with this guy. He's a very viral dude. He does a clip. He has a really good like Japanese commentary and whatnot, but he has like really frilly hair. He's super skinny. He does a lot of music related thing, but he had a clip where it was titled, I think it was recent. It was really well edited, by the way. It was titled every gifted person has experienced this or something. And besides that point, I actually found a meta cut in the middle of it where they were doing like an anime style thing. Like he was like, it was a DBZ reference, but someone there was a commentary where one person said, so are gifted people like they can be lazy with no drawbacks or something? And then the other person's like, no, there are obvious trade-offs. First, the person is lazy for most of his life, but they can pull off certain things, but they would be estranged from all interpersonal relationships. They would be very lonely, and also they don't consistently interact with, like there's a lot of trade-off things. And I think the one thing when it comes to when you lose track of meaning and lose track of the present is that the people around you will no longer be with you either. Like you strain everything else because you're so fixated on something way in the distance that you've closed off all your doors and that you can't take your eyes off it. It's like it's Gollum in My Precious. Eyes on the prize, but watch your step. you know? Not in like a scariest bad way, just sometimes look down, feel the world, do things, right? Do things and participate in them. Participate in them. One, if I wanted to be aggressive about what the end message is, this is my end of my lesson, or end of my study. So we got these cards for today. And then we'll try to add a new set every day, maybe. Until I can't handle it anymore, until the session becomes too long. So we'll see. It wasn't too bad getting all of these right away. It's 3 hours, which is kind of long already. That's about where I thought I would be. So if I had to say something really aggressive, I get really, really tired of seeing probably very talented and brilliant people get lost in their own ambitions, and then they have no way back, or like no way to steer the course again. And that, in my opinion, is kind of very frustrating to see. So I don't want to see that anymore. At least that's in my opinion. You can kind of see things go off the rails, like slowly go off the rails from time to time. And then you get those things where after the fact, you hear that the thing became unhinged. Like you see and consume wonderful products and like content that people create. I'm really specific talking about content creators, I suppose. And then they talk about these things, and then suddenly, a year or two down the line, and then they weren't in a good place. And then you hear all this after the fact. It's like that's incredibly disheartening, right? And the goal of anyone, in my opinion, the goal of compassion, or someone who feels like they can help people, is to be able to see these things, or at least try to see these things. You're not going to always get it, obviously. You're not going to be always successful. The idea is you're trying so that you don't get that commentary from some kid who was so bright and they were so talented, and then 2 to 3 years later they committed like 1 or 2 mistakes along the way, and everything everything like falls off the tracks, and you just hit a brick wall, right? It's very disappointing. It's very like soul crushing to see people who didn't even get to their finish line before everything falls apart. Sounds like a morbid topic, but I think they can get up. Lots of them end up recovering and doing the things because they have loving people around them. So I actually honestly think, to echo what I said yesterday, you need support network, support network. While you're going towards your path, pick up interact and help as many NPCs along the way as you can. You see what I did there? Fyorin again. Fyorin. The anime Fyorin encapsulates that. What makes the hero character in Fyorin a hero character? It's all the trips. It's all the trips that the person has helped along the way. That person didn't become a hero because they were chosen and they had like a magical sword, or they simply followed the journey and had any opportunity to build up their legacy. You made it to Shashingo? I'm about to end Shashingo, Blair. But this is Shashingo, by the way. Yeah, we were writing. We're done with writing today. And we're about to switch over to Duolingo. But this is Shashingo. A little slice of mini fictional Japanese inspired metropolis. And presumably everyone drives what looks suspiciously like a Honda Element. Or Honda, I guess. Honda Element. And no one likes to walk outside because you're the only existing human being. Actually, in fact, all of these Honda are autonomous driving, self-driving vehicles. With the exception... Look at this cutie. Practically camouflaged. I don't have a light source. But look at that little cutie. Excuses is gonna get mad at me, but there's this guy too. Alright, let's go pet the kitty cats. Alright, that's one. Here's one too. Hello there. There's also one up here. Unfortunately, you can't pet the guy. Too far away. And then there's one in the park, which is a developer's cat, apparently. Allegedly. You can't kneel in this, so the closest thing you can do is zoom in with your... Wait, I need to change it. Look at that. Yeah. And then, you know, there's the statue of the dog, which excuses my protest that it's a dog statue. Zo. Yep. Oh, you know what? So Taiyu, right? Taiyu. I forgot Taiyuan. Taiyuan is son. No people, only cats. I love it. Yeah, only cats and doggo. Only cats and doggo. Just one doggo. No peeps. As a weather cycle. You are a robot, so you're fine. No people, not even yourself. You're an animatronic. If I could show you my hands. No, wait. You know what? Now that I think about it, there aren't real-time reflections in this game. So you can't actually see what your character looks like. Wait. Yeah, there are no reflections. I just noticed that. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah. No reflections. So you're basically a drone. Well, we'll just say you're a drone. And get little slices of Japanese. Alright. Yeah, see like the mirror here? Let's see. You would be standing... Yep. See? You're a specter. No reflection of you. Agami. Okay. And so you start thinking like, well, what is this little guy reacting to? I'm just kidding. Existential crisis. Alright. We got our vocabulary for the day. So. Practiced. It's all good. We'll see how much we retain tomorrow. Here. The Switch launch is about to happen. So I hope there's an update or like an announcement of a new thing. Maybe. Alright, folks. That's a wrap for our Shashingo lesson. What? I guess technically 8. I say we have about 20. Yeah. When is the Switch launched again? There isn't a like a fixed date for the developer. I don't think, but it's very soon. The developer has been very candid about working through the Switch thing, so it's like very soon. And what I mean by very soon, I mean within this month, or absolutely definitely next month, early next month. Everyone's kind of excited. The developer also teased about selling some plushies, which is expected because indie games like these tend to sell like maybe limited runs of plushies for the stuff, so people are kind of excited to support the project in a different way. Hey, all right, yeah, we got about 20 characters to remember. Hopefully we'll remember them tomorrow, at least most of them. And we'll keep on building this way. Alright, folks. It's a wrap for today for Shashinko. Thanks for watching. We're gonna watch this later. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm gonna switch over now. Let's switch gears.